Hello and welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and today I'm going to be playing Zombicide Invader. So this particular mission, we're going to be trying to last around 10 rounds of this whilst we evacuate some civilians. I don't really fancy my chances with this one, to be fair. I played this one a couple of times and I've yet to win. So hopefully today will be a change. But we shall see. And we'll see at the end of this how many of these I win and how many of these I lose. I imagine the latter is going to be the case. But yeah, and if you see any mistakes, then please let me know in the comments below. Let's get to mission 3, the Rearguard. So here we are for mission 3, the Rearguard. This is it. The quarantine is on and the last ships are taking off against all odds. Rumours speak about military cruisers firing at civilian vessels to avoid contamination. Our own soldiers say the military would land and engage the Xenos instead, but their words fall in deaf ears. In any case, we fortified an area to secure our loved ones. There is not enough oxygen and space for everyone. No worries, we'll wait for the reinforcements, and we will fight. The Xenos are on us. We must hold until everyone has evacuated and reached our sanctuary. So we are trying to protect our people. So we've got to accomplish the objectives in this order to win the game. Protection for your people. Prevent any Xenos from reaching the exit zone until the crew is evacuated. The exit is just behind us over here, and you can see there are 10 noise markers on there. Now, aliens will move towards noise, so that is the noisiest zone. I'm going to have to protect everybody before it's too late. At the end of every round, I'm going to be taking one of those noise tokens off. So it's going to get quieter as they manage to evacuate these civilians. So our first job is to basically stop anyone getting in there until all of those guys have been evacuated. And then the second objective is reach the exit with all survivors. Any survivor may escape through this zone at the end of their turn, as long as there are no Xenos in it. I mean, that is kind of pointless anyway, because we will have, if any Xenos get to the exit zone, it's going to be game over anyway. Okay, so let's have a look at the map. So we've got 6 tiles today, and we've got 3 spawn points. We've got one over here, one down there, and one over there as well. We've given our SMG to Magnus, who's red, and Cole, who is yellow, who I kind of feel are the collective leaders of the Marines and the civilians, respectively. Maybe I'm wrong. The main reason I'm giving them is because they get free ranged actions, well, or like range dice added. It just made sense. So there's quite a lot of mold on here. So we're going to be very careful. We do have the Peacekeeper bot over here. I was trying to remember what it's called then. And we also have the Falcon sentry gun over there. In the objective markers, we've got 4 prototype weapons, and 2 of those will give people access to those 2 different robotic friends. Okay, so let's go for it. We're going to start off to try to get some of these, actual crew into safety. So the first thing we do is Cole can activate first, because Cole gets to search for free, and that's always a good shout. And he finds the heavy cutter. So we've already got a way to defeat tanks. And also this is going to give us a much better chance of defeating that spoiler abomination when it eventually comes out. So Cole's first action was a free action. He's then going to move 1, 2, 3. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to close. Straight away, I'm going wrong. I was going to close the door to here, but I can't close the door to there because it's got mold in it. So instead, he's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to close this door here. So he is then going to just, I think we're probably just going to move him along this way 1. So he's closer to actually getting that objective marker. Okay, we're going to get Barak to move next. Barak is going to move 2 spaces into there, and then Barak is going to search in this room. Remember that military characters can only search in the security rooms. And she finds a canister, which you can attach to the flamethrower. No good to us at the moment, though. And as a free action, guess what? We're going to close some doors. I think this way, actually, if we do it down there, this way we're going to stop the funnel the aliens, hopefully. Yeah, we're going to do it that side. Okay, we're then going to get Vivian to activate. She's going to move 1, 2, 3 straight into here. and then she's going to close the door that's next to her. I'm doing lots of door closing actions this time around, just to try and kind of assist me. I mean, this door down here is open, so they could, if we get a hunter and extra activation, they could still get to her. But yeah, that's probably a good shout. So Jared's going to go and try and help us. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's in there, and he's going to close the door as well. Just because these civilians need a bit of backup, which leaves Magnus over here. He's going to move 2 spaces over this way. He's then going to search in there, and he finds a heavy shotgun, which is also great because it's got a damage of 2. And as a free action, he's going to close the door. So he's going to close this door here. And then Mitsuka's going to move 1, 2, and she's actually going to swap. She's going to grab the SMG off of Magnus. So she has a ranged action now. And I've actually run out of grey doors now from this base set. So I'm going to have to use coloured doors at this point. They're all grey. They don't actually do anything different. But I'm just really going above and beyond to use doors. And hopefully this will... yeah, this will help us ebb the tide of the oncoming alien nemesis. So we're going to start at the very top over here. We're going to start from clockwise, starting from over here. So first thing we spawn is we mold spawn hunters. So we got a hunter in every mold. It's worth noting that the exit is an inactive mold. So we aren't going to be spawning anything on there. Okay, so that's our first spawn. Let's put a bunch of hunters on the board. And our next spawn, which is down here, we get Spoiler Abomination. Man, this is starting off pretty deadly. And over here, the last spawn, at the top there, we pull out, we get 4 tanks appearing there. So we've got a decent amount of enemies right now. Tanks always feel drunk because they look like they're putting their arms around people to, you know, be like, oh, I love you guys. Okay, and it's the end phase, so we now take off one of these. So 1 step closer to evacuating everything. But all these aliens have been brought to the attention of that zone there, so they're all going to be headed towards there. The hunters are going to be the hardest things to, well, the things that are going faster. So we're going to start with Cole. Cole is going to move into here for 1. He's then going to shoot at this guy here. He's using his SMG, so he's got 2 dice for this. He needs 5 or more to hit. And he got 2 1s. Also creates a noise. And his last one, he got a 4 and a 3. So, unfortunately, he was no good. Okay, Barack's going to go... Oh, actually, he's going to search for his very last action. And he finds a light machine gun, which actually would have been a lot easier for him to actually kill that thing with, because he'd got a ton more dice. Okay, so Barack's turn. Barack is going to search. She finds a sledge, which is a pretty good melee weapon. And she's going to just move in here for 2, I guess. So she's going to take some damage off of that hunter, unless I can do something about it. Let's activate Mitsuki next. Mitsuki control the Peacekeeper bot. So she's going to go 1, 2, and then it's going to shoot. Now, the Peacekeeper bot is rolling 5 dice, needs 5 or more to do 1 damage. So we just need to get 1 5. And, yep, once again, we have not got anything. Okay, down here, we got Vivian and we have Jared. Vivian's going to do a quick search, and she finds the heavy shotgun, which is great. She's then going to attack this hunter and hopefully do more damage than, have better luck than our Captain Cole over there. She's got a 4 and a 3. She needs 4s to hits. So she kills this, and she's got first blood to Vivian. So she did 1 action to search, 1 action to shoot, and then she's going to grab the objective. So she's now on 6 experience points. She also gets to pick up a prototype, and she finds the prototype light machine gun. It's currently useless because we need to actually find a power cell to assist with that. Jared is going to try to draw some fire. So he's going to move 1. He's going to move 2. And then he's going to pick up this objective here. Oh, I didn't actually flip the other side. Oh, I should have got the green, not a prototype weapon. Oh, sorry, I didn't flip it. So she gets 5 experience points and she gets this. So that means she actually has control of the Peacekeeper bot as well. And when Jared picked that up, Jared actually found this light machine gun instead. Which, like I say, is useless until he finds a power cell, but he has now got some kind of weapon. And hopefully this hunter is going to be drawed? His attention is going to be drawn to Jared instead of the Peacekeeper bot. Okay, so we've got Magnus and we have got Mitsuki. Mitsuki's already gone. She's activated the Peacekeeper bot. So we're going to open this up for free. We're going to move into here. And then we're going to have Magnus open fire with his heavy shotgun. He's got the range. He needs to get 2. He needs to basically get 4 or more on 2 dice. And he got a 6, so he kills one of these guys. That's an experience point for him. And he's going to shoot again. And he got a 5 and a 3, so he hits another one. Unfortunately, we can't target that hunter, which is the quicker character, because the tanks are basically just too big. That has made some noise. And there's a free action, because he's a heroic kind of character. He closes the door off of Mitsuki. So he went out there, he shot, he closed the door. And we also need to put on a noise for Vivian down here, which you can't see because of the lovely 3D doors, but there is a noise token there as well. So now we have to activate all of the enemies, which is not great because we're going to take our first damage of the game. So if we go from the very top up there, you can just see in the background there. So we activate this hunter. It goes into this room because there's more noise in here, and it's going to attack one of our characters. And we're going to choose Baraka, so Baraka takes 1 damage from the hunter. The next hunter over here is going to move, and it moves into this space, and it has a choice. It can go up this way or this way. This is closest, so he just runs into this room here. I could have closed that door actually, and that would have stopped Jared from actually having to worry about this. No, it would have gone through here. It would have still got to him. Okay, Vivian, so near her next. So this hunter is going to activate. It's going to go 1, and it's going to break down this door. This door is now broken. And the spoiler is going to move in this direction. Actually, do you know what? That would have been the other way around. So it would have moved towards the noisiest zone, broken through this door. And then the spoiler is moving into this space. So that door is broken. The spoiler is there. And the hunter is there. I think I've done the timing right. I think the smaller ones activate first. Oh, actually, no, sorry. So they would have all activated once, and then he activates again. So he's actually in the room with Viv now. Okay, so this guy over here, he's going to move 2 spaces. He's going to go 1, 2 up that way, because there's noise that Magnus has created there. This guy is going to go straight into Magnus's area, which you can't see on the door there. And these guys are going to move forward 1 space as well. Get the 3D doors, they said. It looked great on the table, they said, but it's very hard to film, they didn't say. And we move one of these at the very end of the exit. The end phase, I'll just clear up all the noise tokens off of the board. But I didn't spawn anything, and that's always a good idea to spawn things, Adam. So starting from over the right here, we have spawned 2 workers. I always feel like they look like they're in a Beyonce video. Down here, we're spawning 2 hunters. And over here, we're spawning 2 workers. So our guys really have their work cut out for them. Okay, we're going to start with Viv next. So Viv has got a cattle prod, so she's going to try and use that. It's going to be, she needs 5 or more to be able to do it. She got 2 1s. She's going to try again. 2 5s. So she kills this, which means she is now into the yellow level, which kind of sucks for us because it means we're going to be spawning more deadly enemies, but it's good for her because it means she gets to do more cool things. She's got 2 actions now left because she gets an additional action when she gets a yellow level, and she's going to shoot at the spoiler abomination. She's going to concentrate fire, which means she gets to roll every damage that is dealt to this guy. So she needs to get 2 4s, 5s or 6s to be able to defeat the spoiler abomination. She got a 5 and a 3, so that is a miss. And she got a 5 and a 1. So also a miss. She hits it twice, but it just isn't enough. And she is now going to have to face that spoiler abomination. Jared is going to have to do something here. So Jared is going to attack this with his cannon prod. He needs 5s or 6s. Yep, fail. And he did it this time. So he gets 1 experience point. Thinking about it, I should have just shoved that alien, but never mind. And he's going to run back. Vivian! I'm going to go up here now. So we're going to have Barack activate her sledge. Her sledge is 3 dice, 3 or more, 1 damage each. And yep, she got 3 hits with that, but she only needed 1. She kills that. Then she's going to pick up this for her second action. And then she's going to move out of here for her final action. Okay, Cole's free search. And he finds an energy cell. Oh, and Baraka found the prototype sniper rifle. And she picked up the mission objective. Okay, so Cole did a free action there to search. He's then going to move into this zone here. He's going to give Baraka the energy cell, which is attached to her prototype sniper rifle now. So she's got some decent range on that thing. And she can use it for one thing. So 1 to move, 2 to actually trade, and then he's going to move this away. So Magnus next. Magnus is going to spend 2 actions to move into this zone here, to get out of that space with the alien. He's then going to shoot with his heavy shotgun into this zone here. That's 2 dice. He needs 4, 5s or 6s. He got a 6 and a 3, so he takes out that alien, and then he's going to close that door. Okay, which leaves Mitsuki. So Mitsuki is going to move into here for 1. She's then going to activate the Peacekeeper bot, and that is going to move 2 spaces down here. And that's everyone activated, so we now go to the enemy phase. So everything activates once. These guys are going to move towards the noisiest zone. The spoiler abomination moves into this space because it is the, once again, the closest noisiest zone. He's got line of sight up on a survivor there, so he definitely would go into there. So the spoiler abomination comes in there. If that activates again, it's game over, guys, because he does a ton of damage when he hits, and she only has 2 hit points. The hunters move 1 space there. Our workers move into here, and they've just spotted Cole at the end of the corridor there. All of our hunters get to activate 1 more time, so both these hunters are going to move into this zone. And yeah, that's a pretty shocking display for Vivian there. We're going to have to hope she can manage to pull it out of this one. And we have our last hunter over here who's going to move 1 space this away. Kind of hidden behind the door, but he's just there. Okay, so we now do the spawning, and if we get a single spoiler abomination come out now, it's game over. So in mold spawning 2 workers, so we're going to have a ton of workers coming out. He said walkers. I think that's why they called them workers. Because it sounds like walkers. But look at this. This is crazy. Got 2 at the very back, just behind Cole there. I do not fancy our chances now, guys. This has escalated quickly. Like, this game escalates quickly anyway, but this really has escalated quickly. I'm kind of regretting splitting my guys up. Maybe I should have kept them all together. Yeah. Maybe that's the trick with this game. Okay. So that was our first spawn. Okay, our second spawn. It's game over. The spoiler abomination activates. It does 5 whopping damage to Vivian. She is out of here. I say 5 damage. It's not 5 damage. It's like 3 damage, I think. It does 3 damage. So yeah, 3 damage is enough to take out Vivian. She's gone. It is game over. We only lasted 2 rounds before it was game over. Because as soon as someone is knocked out, that is the end of the game. Well, yeah, that didn't last long. I got taken out, and you know, I think that's down to me. Splitting up is not a good idea in this game, and I think that's where I failed. Well, I failed because I got absolutely just overwhelmed there. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching this. If you've enjoyed this, and please leave comments below and subscribe to our various different social medias so that I can know that people are watching these things and care about it. So you can find us on Instagram, where I post daily. You can find us on Facebook and, of course, YouTube. Hopefully next week I will be able to defeat the Xenos, but I'm not holding out much hope, if I'm honest. I've been there, very excitable Adam. Until next time, stay safe and keep rolling.